Hello everyone, welcome to FPL Positive. Like, share, and subscribe our channel and click on the bell icon to never miss another update.
Hello guys, we are back to FPL Positive again, and here is the video for the game week 2. Today we'll discuss about the points scored by our team in the game week 1, and we'll see all the hits and misses, and we'll perhaps discuss what transfers could be potentially done, or whether it is good to just not do any transfers this week. Yeah, so I'll get in Samarat and Sarthak quickly on this. Hi Samarat, hi Sarthak.
Hello.
The Muhar, yeah.
Yeah, hello, hi. So great that you have joined again. So we'll quickly go through our team. So, I mean, as everyone knows, I mean, we have started doing this for the FPL fantasy game this year, and we have picked the team in game week 1 as well. So let's go through the points. So we wanted a few more points, to be honest, on this podcast, but then we just got 49 points, and I think it's above the average, but it's nowhere close to the leader. So yeah, we could still improve, but there's a long time to go, 37 game weeks still, right? So yeah, so let's go through this. And the biggest hit, as everyone knows, is Mohamed Salah. So while everyone was making captain as Aubameyang, and perhaps someone was going for Harry Kane, or people are trying to bank on some other cheeky options like Timo Werner in his first match itself, Salah showed that, irrespective of the match and the predictions, he was there and he basically scored a hat trick. So that was wonderful. We at least had him, if not captain, we had him. So that's a positive. Aubameyang scored 14 points, and out of the 49, we have 34 points from these two players only. So yeah. So talking on the midfield, what do you think about the options that we have had?
I mean, we have had some good options, but there is always, like, you can say, scope for improvement. Like, you can draft out Heung-min Son for someone like Mason Greenwood, which will save you around 1.5 million. But then you never know when Tottenham plays, considering this is Mourinho's second season.
Yeah, perfect, Sarthak. So basically, what you are saying is you can then downgrade from Son to a Greenwood, and perhaps then take Suchek to someone like Phil Foden. So,
Yes,
so
that
you
is
can
the
save money
thinking.
on Son. Yeah, but yeah, exactly. So a point well made and well noted, actually, that you can always go from Son down to Greenwood, because Greenwood will mostly play, and at least at the start of the season, given that United haven't gone ahead with Sancho, and anything can happen on that count. And Suchek to Foden would makes a lot of sense as well, because Foden, like, he was a student of David Silva, I could say, and now that Silva is not there, there's a literal like-to-like replacement that's coming in. Yeah, absolutely. Well, I mean, well made and well noted, the point. And what do you think about the forward, Sarthak?
I mean, in terms of forwards, Neil Maupay and Dennings are really two very good options we have. I mean, like, we can definitely have gone for Timo Werner or many different options which people are putting forward. But I think, like, as we have discussed in our previous podcast, in case if you guys haven't watched, we have tagged it above. Some of the best strikers or people who play in the striking position are listed as midfielders this year. So you're not losing out much by having
Yep,
Aubameyang and Salah, and even
yep,
the likes of Saint Maximin.
absolutely, yeah. So basically,
So we have basically four forwards in our midfield, basically, I should
yeah,
say.
exactly, yeah. So with Mopai and Inks, you stick or sail.
I will stick.
Okay, you're not selling it. So now, Samrat, what about the defense?
Well,
Are you happy
yeah.
with it?
Uh, I will like to go with this defense for another game week. Uh, yeah, last game week was not so good for us, of course. But then, considering the next games of like, for example, Trent Alexander-Arnold, next game is against Chelsea. So yeah, it will be a good game. But then, if you talk about the formation, and also there are chances for Trent Alexander-Arnold if he can use that right flank, where Chelsea has the weakness, so there are chance of getting maybe a goal or an assist. Right.
Uh,
Uh,
yeah,
right.
yeah, true. And any other options that you feel could be gotten maybe this week, next week? We have John Egan, we have Ben White, Charlie Taylor, Doherty. So any
I think
other
the
good
like I
replacement?
think the like the five of the defenders that we selected, five are of course quality defenders. So
Mhm.
I will just wait for one game week, then maybe go for a double game week change next game week if needed, depending on the next maybe 5 6 fixtures.
Mhm. Okay, perfect. Yeah. So just like what I observed, I mean, Egan has a like for like replacement in the form of Roman size, I think, and that could be a good change maybe next week or whenever we do it, because now that Matt Doherty is not there in Wolves and size position looks nailed on, maybe he could be a good buy. And he, I mean, he scored a goal also last week. But apart from that fact, I think size is a good pick, is what I feel. Also, Reece James at Chelsea, that's also a good attacking option at 5.0. Maybe
Right.
if you take out
Reece James is a good option. I think this season he will be a key player for Chelsea in that
yeah, exactly.
right back position.
Absolutely. And with Egan, you are depending on the corners, and then you are depending on him to keep a clean sheet plus headers. With Reece James, you have Alexander Arnold 2.0 at a cheaper price. So it's like a good. I mean, it's always good to have a right back and left back in your defense line for FPL. I mean, you get the points for clean sheets as well as you get the attacking points as well. So yeah, I think
I mean,
Roman
just I would
Saiz, Reece
like
James are good
I
options.
I would
Yes,
just
Arthur?
like to add that like you can also go for Tariq Lamptey, who would be playing a lot of games for Brighton, in my opinion, this season.
Yep,
Uh,
yep, yep.
and
Absolutely true.
basically, you can say drop the likes of Matt Doherty for someone like Roman Saiz or Reece James, and you save 1 million there, and you can upgrade the likes of Charlie Taylor or Ben White, maybe.
Yeah, true. Absolutely. Yeah, true. If you go from Doherty down to Roman Saiz or Reece James, you have one, and you can perhaps distribute those point 5 into two other defenders and get uh, both Saiz and James and Alexander Arnold and Lamptey. And so you have those attacking points as well as the clean sheets that they would potentially get. So you could perhaps end up with all 4 or 5 of your defenders to be the attacking options as well. In that way, you have always have the second scope for attacking points as well as the third scope for bonus points. So yeah,
So
absolutely.
yeah, I think we have three players from Brighton in our team. So let's head to the next fixtures for Brighton, so we can see
Okay.
the feasible options.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah,
for
yeah,
Lamptey.
yeah. So basically, see, if you go from you have Newcastle next, Manchester United next. After that, it seems good with Everton, Crystal Palace, West Bromwich Albion. So I think that would be a right time to pick Lamptey as well.
And if we consider about replacing White with Lamptey, so like what will be the price difference? Let's go to that. So
Yeah, I think he's same price at 4.5. I feel he's the same price. But let's check as well. So Lamptey is 4.5. Yeah,
okay.
he's like for like. So you can take White and getting Lamptey. So I mean, if you're going for Lamptey, it would have to be because of his attacking potential and nothing else. Because there's
Exactly.
nothing in terms of the difference as well.
Right.
Yep, yep. Okay, so we'll just quickly take a review, an overview. Both of you, any changes or absolutely no chance? Wait for the next week and make 2 transfers. What say?
I mean,
Quick,
hold
quick
guns
opinion on that. Yeah.
hold guns for now, but if people want, they can obviously go for Greenwood in place of Sun, but obviously this is our team, so we would like to hold guns for now.
Okay, perfect. And
Yeah.
Samrat, what about you?
For me also, like I would like to play this team for another game week. But then if someone wishes to make some changes, then maybe like as Sartre mentioned that we some Greenwood for Son, or maybe you can have someone in place of Suchek. Like if we spend zero point 0.5 million more, then we can have some attacking options from teams like Leeds who played great against Liverpool last game. So yeah, that can be an option.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. And happy with the goalkeepers, both of you?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, goalkeepers are fine at this moment. We have to see maybe after 1 or 2 games how
Yeah.
things
I
go.
mean, obviously there might be an option that we can go for Emiliano Martinez in the near future as a goalkeeper, given he has signed for Aston Villa and would
Yeah.
be
True.
starting as well. He is there.
True.
He's
True.
going to be their first choice goalkeeper. So
Absolutely true. And just a small thing before we end the show: McCarthy against Tottenham or Ryan against Newcastle?
I would go for McCarthy against Tottenham, although Ryan against Newcastle looks a better choice, but then with Tottenham with their defensive play, you never know. Like they might just drop points against Southampton.
Yeah, and we might perhaps decide to switch the goalkeepers before the
Yes.
deadline. I mean, that's
Yes,
also
exactly.
there. Yeah, we are not just doing it. I mean, this is not our last track. We can perhaps make a change last minute as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, perfect. So we are, as far as the overview goes, we are not making any transfers this week, and perhaps we'll have and believe that the comfort of making 2 transfers next week would be better, because if something goes wrong, someone gets injured, we'll have that flexibility with positions as well and the price points as well. Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, brilliant. It was a good, quick, crisp talk today, and yeah, so we'll talk about the next game week in days to come, and next week the show would be interesting because then we'll have good 2 transfers to make, and we'll have a lot of headache as well, and we would have had a good look at the players for the 2 game weeks, so we'll be able to make a good informed decision as well. Okay, perfect. Samrat and Sarthak, thank you for taking your time out as well.
Thank
I know
you.
it was
Thank you, Mohan.
on a short notice.
It was a great discussion today.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's see
Okay.
how things go in the second game week.
Yeah, absolutely, definitely. It will basically improve, and I think the choices would also improve. So
I mean, just for our viewers,
good.
just informing them that by no means our team is as perfect as it can be. We could have made better choices, but then that is the thing in FPL, that you never know until you make the decisions, and until you have seen like 1 or 2 game weeks that who will give you the points. And then there is this luck factor as well, that once you draft someone when they just start
absolutely,
not giving points.
and there's one more aspect to it, right? 3 of us are making a team. Sometimes one person makes a team, he has a linear thinking. When 3 of us are making a team, you might have a different choice, I have a different choice, and Samrat has a different choice, and sometimes there's a player whom we completely agree on mutually. So this is like a mixed bag team wherein all of us have their thinking combined. So it's even more fun while we are doing 3 of us are doing a team, because you get to know what your perspectives are, and you will be like, oh, okay, this is the point I did not think, and you will also be like, oh, how stupid is he thinking, because he is not considering these factors. Wow. So yeah, it's a good team building exercise in literal sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Absolutely.
guys. Thank you.
Okay, brilliant. Nice talking to all of you. Here we go. Bye-bye, and peace out.
Guys, please subscribe our channel and please click on the bell icon.
Absolutely, yeah. Subscribe our channel. We will be trying to create a lot of content on FPL, and it will improve for sure. We'll guarantee that. Okay, subscribe to our channel. Bye-bye. Over and out.